Lost Relics was one of the first playable Web3 games, a true OG in this industry, but we haven't heard much about it in the past year. Plus, direct competitors like Ember Sword, Synergy Land and Kuakuma are closer than ever to a full game release. And all of this raises the question, do you think it's still worth to play Lost Relics in 2023? You are watching the Crypto Herd, I'm Bruno and today we're going to talk about this crypto ARPG Lost Relics, and as always we're going to analyze this project from two different angles, as a game and as a Web3 project. And as a game, we went back to Lost Relics in 2023 obviously, and I found that there was a huge upgrade to the game. There are new adventures, new monsters, new bosses, new challenges. All existing adventures were like improved, and now there's like more vegetation and it feels way better to go into an adventure and trying to get out alive. They've also added the ability to roll on the floor to try to dodge monster attacks. They've also added some new life skills, so the whole game feels way better than the last time I've played it, like 1 year ago, but there's still no way to learn new skills or to increase your character's stats, which is a bit disappointing if you consider that Lost Relics has been under development for like, what, 4 years more or less? Lost Relics still has the same problem it had right in the beginning, which is the fact that the combat system is way too simple. Left click for normal attack, right click for special attack, and now well, you have the possibility to dodge monster attacks by rolling on the floor. But still, there are no skills, and this game desperately needs like the possibility to cast magic at other monsters and shoot some fireballs and use some different abilities with your blade or something like that. That would increase drastically the experience of playing Lost Relics. So I've played for like an hour and I had fun, it was fun to go into an adventure, but after an hour I started to fall asleep because the game is too repetitive and the combat system still needs to be improved. When it comes to Lost Relics as a Web3 project, it has NFTs and all its economy goes around dropping NFTs and then trading those on the marketplace, or dropping some in-game currency called shadowstones and then swapping this in-game currency for Enjin. But the truth is that it's really rare to drop an NFT, and most of the times when you're actually lucky enough to drop an NFT, it has no utility. Like seriously, I have an inventory full of NFTs that have no utility inside Lost Relics. And that's something that I really don't understand. Why would you implement an asset inside the game that is not used for anything? That doesn't make any sense in my head, but I don't know, maybe Cliff Colley, the man behind the project, thought about, you know, maybe in the future, I don't know, it's gonna be used for something. Then when it comes to tokens, there are no crypto tokens, which is a good thing, so at least there's no 0.0001 cent of a dollar token out in exchanges, which is always a good sign. But I think that in the end, the idea behind the economy of Lost Relics isn't that bad. The thing is that the game isn't engaging enough for players to actually buy NFTs, so even when you drop a really rare NFT that actually has utility, like a weapon or like an epic bow for example, the demand for it is really low. And this happens because I think that the game in the end isn't that engaging and it's not really free to play. Or it's free to play, but if you want to play without spending any money, you're going to have to wait a long time for your account to be accepted in their system. And even when you play as a free-to-play player, there are a bunch of features that are simply blocked. Okay, because this game has a sort of like membership system. Because of these reasons, then the demand for these assets is really low. I still think that Lost Relics still has a lot of potential and it has the upper hand as a crypto ARPG with a top-down view. It's the only playable one so far. I mean, you have Synergy Land, which has a like 3-minute demo, but all the other games are like behind. But the main problem of Lost Relics is that its development is way too slow. This game has been under development for 4 years and it still lacks a bunch of things, and the competition eventually will take over. Now we have enough information to answer the question of the video. Is it still worth to play Lost Relics in 2023? Well, the answer is yes. Lost Relics is still fun to play if you play like one adventure once in a while. But the truth is that really soon you're going to have way better options when it comes to crypto ARPGs with a top-down view. So guys, I hope you're clarified regarding Lost Relics, and if you're into RPGs or role-playing games, then I actually recommend that you watch the latest video I've done about Big Time, which you can find right here in the corner. Thanks for watching and see you in the metaverse!